Happy Friday, guys. It's time to look at the budget for October. I can't believe we're already into October. Here we go. Goals. I am going to dedicate more time to reselling. I have the Teal Pumpkin 31 Mile Challenge this month. More on that later. Decluttering 500 items for the whole entire month. We'll see. I feel like the more I declutter, I'm nervous about putting a number to it because I don't feel like I have that much left to declutter, but I know there's more to declutter. So we'll see how that goes. And consistency with posting. I've been doing pretty good being consistent with my posts here on YouTube. So I want to definitely keep that up in the month of October. Down here in the green, this is my income. So I'm expecting from my paycheck at least $3,428. I'm not exactly sure what my take-home pay is going to be with the raise, the second raise that I got. So we'll see what happens there. I'm also budgeting $300 for reselling because I'm going to be putting more time into reselling. So I just split that up $150 per paycheck. So overall, I'm expecting $3,728 in income for the month of October. Variable expenses. So these are pretty much the same every month, except there's a change. They're the same, but they're different. Okay, so mortgage and bills, $800 a month, $400 per paycheck, same as always. Union dues, here's where it's different. I don't pay union dues. I believe it's from like the end of June to the end of October. So in the second paycheck in October, that will start. Last year it was like $54 and change. I'm hoping it's the same. Sometimes they forget to tell us if it changes, so I'm leaving it at $55. That will go up to $110 a month in November. And then, of course, my life insurance is $28 a month and car insurance is $70. Debt for the month of October. I'm going to budget $2,000 to send to my private student loan. The minimum payment is $319. It's actually not $325 anymore. It went down. That's $1,000 per paycheck. I'm not exactly sure if that's going to change for the second half of October. I really want to see how things are going. I might have to adjust that when I go to visit nibbling number 3 when it's born. I'm not sure, so I'm just going to leave it like this and try to make this work. I really want to make sure I'm hitting my goals for my private student loan, which I should do a video about and update you guys on. Next up, $100 going towards the credit card, split 50-50 with my paychecks. That is really just there as a buffer. I'm not sure that I'm going to need it. I really shouldn't need it. But you know, we'll see. Especially if I'm going away some weekend, I use my credit card. So I'll probably end up having to use some of that. Otherwise, it will be extra. My federal student loan, if you guys watched the last video, it was supposed to start on September 22nd. But what I think happened is that's actually going to be the start of my billing cycle. So I don't expect that the $76 is going to come out until October 22nd. There have been no updates on the website. And I really just don't want to have to take the time to call in. So I'm leaving the buffer there. I'm checking the website pretty much daily. And it will just be a surprise to everybody when they decide to finally take my payment. Last debt for the month. This is the Perkins student loan. That's $43. It actually comes out on the 1st. So that $43 is for the second paycheck, and that will take care of the month of November. Here in the purple, we have savings. I have budgeted $50 going to my buffer account, $50 going to the emergency account, $100 for the 100 envelope challenge, $25 to the car fund, and $25 to start in a savings account for nibbling number 3 when he or she decides to enter this world. It can be any day now, and I'm so excited about it. I just can't wait. Overall, $250 will be going towards savings this month. I do have some notes of things for October. It's my anniversary month. We have Halloween, nibbling number 3, and federal student loans are starting. I was really inspired to keep this list based on the Budget Girl Sarah's videos about financial things to be aware of for each month. And it just gets me in the mindset of thinking ahead of things that I need to be setting cash aside for. So in November, I have my other nibbling's birthday. We have Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving. I really want to take that class. That will also, after 12 credits, give me another boost of income. In December, of course, we have Christmas and New Year's Eve, and then I want to take another class. Plus, I also have a baby shower to attend. That's exciting. There's another baby coming in our family. I have miscellaneous things. I have my eye appointment. I'd like to get new glasses, and I still think I want to color my hair purple. We'll see on that. Projects for October. We do have some events coming up in October, so I didn't want to put too much on my list. So the only thing is to really start tidying the yard to prepare for winter. Okay, down here we have a bit of a review. I'm not exactly sure how much I'm going to be rolling over from September to October, so I will update you guys on that when I get paid next week. But for right now, my budget is $3,728 for income, fixed expenses $953, debt $2,219, savings is $250, which leaves me with $306. Here is something new for my budget in October. I have separated variable expenses. So you see here, I do have budgeted $306 in variable expenses. I have it so it will separate over both paychecks. And then down here, I have my balance. So I have a zero-based balance so far for the month of October. And then from the first paycheck, I have $185 left over. Second paycheck, $121 left over. That money is what will go towards my variable expenses. So I am still keeping variable expenses here that I spend in cash. I'm going to separate that out by pay period so that it will populate here under the correct paycheck that it is coming from. It's going to help me understand how much money I have left to spend. I like to see that. That way, let's say I pay a bill for $50. And I just want to know if it's pending or not pending. Anyway, well, I'll show you how it works when we get into the month. Over here, I am still going to keep track of variable expenses that I put on my credit card. I'm going to try to keep it very minimal except for when I'm traveling. And then of course, over here, I really liked being able to see some of the things that my husband pays for. So that really goes towards groceries or when we go out to eat together. In the month of September, I budgeted $300 for groceries. Then I decided to include another column for dining out and kind of combine the two. Those are two areas where we tend to overspend a lot. I think like pretty much everybody else in the rest of the world, or at least the rest of our country. So what I did is I bumped it up to $450 for the month. So that includes going out to eat once a week. It includes weekly groceries. It gives us a little bit more room with groceries, although I am still working through a lot of what's in the freezer, and I'm still going to be meal planning to try to keep that budget low. So I think $450 is going to be plenty for the month for the two of us. Okay, over here in the gold area, this is where I can see how much I have available for my sinking funds. Right now it's $306. So I budgeted $51 for a haircut. It does cost a little bit more than that. So I'm just probably going to have to roll that over into November if I don't end up spending it on like putting it towards debt or something else. I'd like to keep to $10 for my Diet Coke and coffee, $25 for going out to eat, $20 towards health. Back to school time, I might need more vitamins, that kind of thing. Household gets $25, miscellaneous $25, $100 for nibbling number 3, and that is to go visit my nibbling. And then $50 that I can use towards work. Over here on the other side of this screen, I'm covering up a little bit of it here. This is my new section. Whatever is left over in my sinking fund. So right now I have $51 for beauty. I'm going to put that under my starting fund for beauty. You can't see where it says beauty. And then, so next month I'll have $51 there. Then let's say in the next month, I have another $51. Well, now that sinking fund has built up to $102. I just want to start building some funds here. Just thought I would try it out, see how it works. And if it works, I'll continue to do it. If it doesn't work out well, I'll just stop. I think this is going to help me to build up my savings account so that I can get 1 month ahead on bills. I do have a bit of a buffer, but I really would like to truly have a whole month ahead. That's my budget for the month of October. Let me know if you've done your budget down in the comments below. Don't forget, I'm giving away $250 when I hit 2,500 subscribers. So hit subscribe, share this with a friend, and hit the like button. Let me know that you love budgeting and debt payoff and becoming financially free. All right.